So what is up guys, my name is Hwang Hyunjin and I'm going to show you today how to make money online just by doing simple tasks, which is serving the website. Okay, first thing first, I'm going to show you the website called Rotate4all.com. Okay, basically this website has two features which over you can be the advertisers, you can place ad here, or either you just become the workers or the publishers, as simple as that. And I'm going to explain you a little bit about the advertisers options. You can be the advertisers, you can get traffic to your website or just placing a banner rotator with a small amount of fee, and you can get your full page exposure. You can easily catch user attention by having your website or landing page fully visible in this rotator. And the orders are processed very fast, approval in matter of minutes or up to 4 hours from the order time, and they can increase your sale of course, obviously. And the main features of the advertiser is you can get referrals or affiliates to your programs, you can build your downline or generate leads and sales. You can get your site rank in the Google SEO, and you can advertise up to 5 ads in one slot, and the request URL are changed once per 24 hours. And as known, this site has a very great, friendly and fast professional support team, and you can just start with the advertising for banner or either the direct link to your website, starting from 4.99 cents for 1 day, and it will brings you approximately about, you can get about 100,000 impressions for banner rotator per day, and you can just save for 3 days, which is 1199 cents. You can save $3 from that, and 7 days for $26, 14 days for $50, and 1 month price are $100. Also, you can choose 90 days for $278, and 180 for $524. And there are a pretty discount for 1 year, which was $989, which it gonna save you $831. But what I'm going to talk about is not become the advertiser, but we're gonna start off become the publishers or the workers. So I'm gonna log in first with this, filling this captcha, and it is pretty easy for you to sign up, which only require your email, and you can generate your or make making your password there, and you can just log in. It is pretty simple, pretty easy to navigate site. And as you can see here, if you click in the dashboard, you can see that here's my balance, and the minimum amount for withdrawal are $5. So I have hit my threshold for my payment. And here's the server time to determine to become it is useful for your payment processor, because they will send your payment every 12 a.m. in the server time. And as you can see, I can request my payment right now. And as you can see here, it is my PTP link. And first thing first, I'm going to show you the main activity that you can choose to make money in the site. And you can just simply clicking this button, get paid to serve, and you can serve all by yourself for about 5 seconds. And you have to click on this icon to get your balance increase. And as you can see here, there are a limit for serving per day. Okay, let's move on to this section. This table indicates how many amount that you get after serving for 1,000 to 250 serve per day, with a serve duration within the 5 seconds. As you can see here, it has a limit for 24 hours, 1,250 serve per day, and it has a certain amount of level, and it will gradually increase the amount of you getting paid from level to level. As you can see here, level 1, from your first click until 250, you will get this amount, 0.0.0.015, and level 2, from 251 to 500, you can get 25. And the next level, after you click from 501 to 750 clicks, you will get 30. And level 4, 751 to 1000, you will get 40. And the last level is the level 5, from 1001 to 1250, you will get 50. And if you accumulate all this level and click, you will get about 40 cents per day. But it is not the only source for you to gain income in the site, because they also provide you with the PTP module options, which you can see here. What does it means by the unique or non-unique? So basically, you can promote your PTP link, and it also has a functions become your referral link, and it will display certain amount of ads, and you can just share whatever you like in your social media. And or for instance, if you share your link to your friends, and your friends become the first, it reset every 24 hours. And what does it means by unique is your friend's IP it is the first time for your friend's IP to visit your link in 24 hours period of time, and it's still gonna pay you even if your friends visit your link for the second time or third time and until 13th time. But the amount of pay per click will gradually decrease after 13 times. It doesn't generate you any money, and you have to wait until the next day to reset that IP visiting IP valid sources. And as you can see here, you if you count in both unique and non-unique visits per 24 hours per ride time, and it can add up to a potential of earning for 0.0.08 cents $8 per valid source or IP per day. And you can start promoting your P2P link on a various low size such as pay to click, manual traffic exchange, referrals, revenue share sites, as I know, and grid and price programs. You can also just send your direct link or URL through the social media such as Instagram, WhatsApp, or just send it to your friend, etc. And you have to obey the following rules or terms they make. And you can just see here there are a valid traffic sources, as I mentioned before. It was grid and price programs, manual pay-to-click programs, manual traffic exchange programs, revenue share sites, social sites, and many more. But there are also a restrictions for you, which will lead you into a account suspension if you generate traffic from this mentioned sites. You cannot promote your P2P link from into the Rotator advertising services, and also you cannot promote your link through the link shortener services such as AdFly or Bitly. And you cannot also, this is pretty restricted in this site for you to use auto-serve programs such as HitLeap or other auto-serve traffic exchange, because when you were using such sites that you can just leave it on the background, and it is pretty harm or violent to this Rotate4all community or the advertisers, because you just leave it on the background and you didn't see their ads, and you cannot use another P2P programs, of course, or pop-up unders. And as you can see here, I already hit my threshold because the minimum withdrawal is $5, and you can just move you to this panel, the payment request, after you hit the threshold. And as you can see here, my balance are $0.31, and you can use various payment processors or method, which is you can use PayPal, the most common payment processor, with I think it is a pretty huge fee if you were gonna request payment with a decent amount, with a 3.8% plus 0.38 USD formula. And this one is Revolut. It has a pretty small fee, which was only 2%, and it can withdraw directly to your bank account with no fees. And ATM is temporarily unavailable. Also Skrill with 5%. You can also withdraw into Bitcoin, but you need at least $10 in your account balance for you to withdraw to the Bitcoin, because the withdrawals is restricted to $10 due to high network fees, and the price of Bitcoin is currently fluctuative. And you can also use PerfectMoney with a pretty huge fees of 15%. Also you can use Payeer for 7% fees. And from the latest news, back then these sites are using PayPal as one of the payment options, but they just remove it for any reasons, and they just back with PayPal. And also Revolut is the newest payment processor from this site, and as you can see here, they have instructions for you to withdraw your cash after you hit your threshold, and the payments are sent manually within 24 hours from the request date or time. But for myself, from my experience, it only takes 1 to 2 hours for you to receive your payment through the PayPal, because it is pretty fast. I request my payment on 8 p.m. server time, and it appears on my account on 9:30 p.m. server time. It is even the day, it is even not changed when I was request my payment. And you can note here, you must specify a valid or correct payment processor address, because otherwise you will lose your payments, because it is your fault to type the wrong payment address in this website, and they just only send the cash to the wrong payment address, and it is not their problems. You must specify and make sure that your payment processor address is correct. And Revolut payments are available only in specific countries, and as you can see, the payment link must be redeemed on the device where your Revolut app is installed. For example, when you were using the Rotate4all to cash out in your computer devices, and you want to make your payment request, you have to have your Revolut app installed in your computer, or otherwise they cannot process your payments. and you can also request your payment through your mobile phone where your Revolut app is installed. And as I mentioned before, the PayPal payments, it also are available only in specific countries, and they don't recommend you to withdraw less than $10, because in order to avoid unnecessary high fees, because as you can see here, as I mentioned before, the PayPal fees are pretty huge. With this formula, if you were withdrawing or make a payment request with a decent amount, it is not pretty recommend you to withdraw before you reach $10, but it is optional. You can just withdraw after you hit your threshold, and once the payment is sent or the status is paid, it cannot be cancelled or sent again. And in this case, if you just accidentally click on your PayPal account or PayPal applications, you click refund your payments or reverse payments, it will not be refund to or return to your balance or send again, because it is your fault to accidentally click refund. And as you can see here, the net amount is what you will receive in your payment processor account. The net amount, it means that you will get your balance after it deducted the fee from the PayPal. And you can also only request your payments once every 7 days. You can only request it once every week, because it's also didn't give you an instant income, because it also has to be a process to you to make money in the side. And the last one is payment options are subject to availability and may be restricted if necessary. It is the regulations and terms. So, and the sites also over you to an referral event, which you can see here. You can just promote by sharing your P2P link. It is functions also as a referral link, and you can refer your friends and get paid of 20% of what they earn as a commissions for you. And as you can see here, I have 1 referrals, and it only brings the 0.1 cents. And you can just promote your referral link through this banner they have provided. And it also has a pretty detailed statistic and regular statistic. As you can see here, it is pretty detailed. You can see the serve earnings or serve count for every day that you click, and it will update it every time you refresh the pages. And as you can see here, it also provides you with the informations every day for the PDB click from the website, another website, and the earnings also your referral earnings and bonus. And as you can see here, the PDB also has invalid, which means the invalid are the uh, circumstance when you were putting your PDB address to traffic exchange, but the receiver from the traffic exchange is just not display or not click your link in a normal way, like if it's the screen just blocked by another ads from the pop-up, and it will count as the invalid. And also, if, as I mentioned before, if the PDB non-unique hits the 13 times when an IP already open up your link after 30 times, and it becomes invalid when they open up your PDB links again, as you can see here. And it also has the accumulate numbers for you to see for the PDB module and the serve module and the referral, and it display you your earnings summary and your total cash out. And as I mentioned before, we can promote our traffic sources to various websites, and they also provide you with the top traffic page, which was they show you the biggest traffic sources that coming to Rotate4all from all of Rotate4all account across the world from this site. And of course, these display sites is not prohibit, and you can just use this site to promote your PDB link, and it show you the valid ratio or invalid ratio for the site's number and the total. And also it is provide you with a lot of informations that you can mine if you want to use this site or not. And next thing is I'm gonna show you is my recommend top traffic sources for my PDB link that really giving me a benefit from that site. And it is definitely free, of course. The first site is called u2surf.com, as you can see here. And it was a very genuine, and it's been a long time since this site has giving service, and you can just sign up with a pretty easy steps to sign up. But it is common that people say that U2Surf has a very small amount of credits that giving out after you click, because it costs you 1 credits to you to get 1 traffic sources or 1 click. But if you using this site to serve to get your credit, it only gives you 0.33 credits. It means that 1 per 3. But the benefits of this site is you can get a lot of bonus, as I get every day that my manager has sent me 1000 credits for specific days in a week. As you can see here, I only done 963 clicks ever and 150 activity points, but I did got 3000 credit in my account from the bonus or games or my managers have sent me. It also mentioned here that 7,677 receive, and I have assigned 1,100, so it means that over 10,000 credits I have acquired in the site only with 900 clicks. And it is my main traffic sources for Rotate4all, and it's already proven that I get this clicks even if it has also a lot of amount of invalid hits, but it is a real traffic sources which has a lot of benefit, and it also has piggy bank, which you can get a certain amount of bonus when you were serving and get credits. You can exchange this one into a banner impression or just put your PDP link with a simple sign up. You can just use this one, and as you can see here, you can just start serve, but you can move to other tab. You can just doing whatever you like, other activities, and just back into the site and click the verifications for human. It is pretty easy, but this is not the only way I use to get my PDB website sources, because there are a lot of traffic exchange, a lot of good traffic exchange in the world that you can use to generate your clicks or PDB clicks. I also have another recommend sites for you to use. For example, this one, easy hits for you. It also a pretty good method to use this site to promote your PDB link. As you can see here, I already promote not only the Rotate4all itself, but you can also use this as a promoter for your YouTube channel, or just giving leads to your website or blog. And you can just start serving and get the credits. Also, it has a bonus in every server. It also has banner impressions, and you can just also has referrals, and you can get connections through this website to get a focus leads. Also, you can convert the credits into banner impressions or text ad, but I think the page is right now maintenance, and I also have another traffic options called traffic G to promote your website. Oh, sorry, promote your PDB link and start making up money. And as you can see here, you will also have to obey the terms and policies regarding the link promoting, link serving, and you cannot cheat. Account policy, referral program, and payments. And I'm not recommend you to use this as your main income from the internet, but it can be giving you a small amount of money to buy snacks or whatever. And if you do this in your leisure times when you are bored, you can just surf through this website for the manual serving. And it also has the latest update when you can just search or serve from mobile device, because previously it only allows you to display the website or serve through the desktop or laptop, because sometimes the ad was blocked even if it's in a notebook. And to get the benefit for the advertisers, they have to display the full screen for the advertisement, but they already fixed that and make a mobile browser to run this website, and you can just surf in your mobile devices. And if you were just in your sitting on a couch or bed, you can just open up in your mobile devices to surf through even if you using a various search engine, you can just use Chrome or Google or Safari. Even it allows you to use your mobile devices on the last update. And we're back to the traffic G. You can just sign up in a very simple way by entering your email and do the verifications, and it also offer you the one-time offer every time you log in. But you just can skip the over and going to the main pages. You can surf right now for the credits, and you can just add sites and copy the PDP link from here, and you can just add or set up your sites, the URL, and you can choose your interest, or if you didn't sure, you can just leave it any, and it doesn't seem to be necessary for the geographic targeting. And you can add a descriptions, but it also a optional. and another directory. It also has a similar meaning to the interest channel, and you can add the site, and you can also see how many viewers that already generate to your website, to your PDB link, and you can just assign credits when it is run out. And it also has a referral contest, referral statistic. Referral is pretty useful in every site that if you can just use your affiliate skills or others, you can promote them in your social media, and if your friends are willing to join, you will get paid for every 20% of every your friends earning. And you can use these features to gain your referrals or leads and start making up money. And you can also change your password here, and I think it is pretty much of it. And last thing is I can explain you what's the benefit for the advertisers and publishers. And the advertisers can get referrals or leads, affiliates to any program. As I mentioned before, you can build your massive domain and generate potential leads or sales, and you can get your sites listed on the SEO. And if you just didn't know, SEO is a search engine optimizations, which is list your website that come out in the first recommendations when someone just put your niche or keyword here, and it is define your traffic and your sales, of course. And you can advertise up to 5 links at a time and request URL change once per 24 hours. You can change your advertisement URL or landing sites, and it has also a pretty fast and professional support. And the benefits for the publishers, you can get paid from promote your PDB link, and you can get paid to serve to this advertisement serving program. You can refer your friends and get 20% of their lifetime income. You can multiple payout. You have multiple payout options, and there is no limit for you to get earning from your referrals. There are no limits for referrals. You can get as much as you can, and you can access to detailed user activity tracking, this one, and you can get extra incentive based on your activity, and the payment are pretty fast, on time, and you can just request it once a week, and it also provide you with fast and professional support even for the publishers or the workers. So it is pretty much of it. Thank you for watching, and I hope you can get something from this video. You can just start off earning from this website, and thank you so much.